EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the South American country of Argentina and its capital city, Buenos Aires. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Black Knights of Buenos Aires. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Quickly to Addison here. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Cousins to throw it. All right, rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
On the handoff, it's DeMercado. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. The give is to DeMercado. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Amari DeMercado with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Cousins on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Addison will go in motion left. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Black Knights are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Here's DeMercado. And this will be a Texans first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Micah Parsons in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Running, DeMercado, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A run, it's DeMercado, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Amari DeMercado with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 4. To throw is Cousins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Addison will go in motion left. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Buenos Aires first down.
First down. Here's Cousins. This is caught by Addison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's taken in by Duvernay. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 6. To the air again, it's Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 33 yards that time. Hurts sets up to throw it. That ball caught. It's Rice. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this will remain a two-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Final play of the half, Cousins. Open man downfield is Duvernay. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
That is caught. He's got the first down and then some. Touchdown, Texans. Devontae Smith, 41 yards. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Black Knight 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, they'll take over. First down and 10. At their own
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A first down throw for Cousins. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And they're going to speed things up here.
brings up second
On play action, Cousins. Under pressure, they got him again. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now they'll audible to something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts. They'll set up the screen to DeMercado. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
If this was boxing, you think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one, because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On the ground, it's DeMercado. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Here's 2nd and 7. Going right back to Akers. And some room to roam now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And shoving his way inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Cousins. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson. 30 yards. And the Black Knights have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. It's a run with Akers. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this to DeMercado. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Hurts throws complete to Goddard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the option left, it's Hurts. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. He'll drop to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Sidney Brown with it, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And quickly they get to the line. But 1st down, Hurts. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Amari DeMercado with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Black Knights 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins now. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?